Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, in this episode, we're going to take a look at something called, I don't know if you've ever seen this before. Let me just grab it over here. It's it's a Tello. Of course you've known about it. It's been out for quite some time. That's my Tello here. That's my controller up there. Now, there's not a lot of videos on YouTube about the Tello anymore because it's kind of fallen out of, well, favor because it's old technology. But there's a guy who's created an app, and the app is called Tello. It's behind me. And it puts new life into the Tello and makes your Tello seem like it's like a DJI drone. So in this episode, I'm going to show you this here app and take this out flying and yeah, see if it's something you like. Check this out. Yes, my Tello looks different than other people's. It's just a little skin on top. All right, let's power on the Tello. Get some lights flashing here. There we go. All right, my Tello's down here. I've got my controller and the app running. I'm going to try to do a screen record. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, oh well, then you'll just hear my voice explaining how things are going. So first thing I'm going to do is a takeoff. Now, I've already assigned in the controller the function so that if I press this button, it should activate the props. There we go. And to take off, I'm just going to fly it like a normal drone. Go up. There we go. There's my little Tello. Now, if my screen recording is working, you'll see right in the center of my screen a little green, it looks like it's the color green, picture of a house. So I'm going to take this Tello and I'm going to fly it that way. I'll fly it way up and I'm going to fly it forward. It's going way over there. There we go. I'm not going in a straight line and I'm just going to face it like it's looking away from me. Now it's away over the roads. Hopefully no cars come. Now I'm going to hit the return to home feature on the screen. It says return to home and it's coming back to me. Check that out and it should tell me how far away it is. So basically what it does is that little green house, it knows wherever that green house is, that's where I am approaching, and here it comes. It's coming, coming, coming. Is it going to come down? Let's see. Is it sitting there or coming down? I think I have to set the altitude. Oh, there it is. It's coming down. And if I look underneath where it is, there's my little box. Isn't that the coolest thing? It's kind of like this point of interest thing that I thought was pretty neat. So let's just bring it over here. Come on down towards me. I'll try to go someplace where I've got some space. All right. So I'm over here. Drone is right in front of me. I'm going to go to point of interest. Let's see if I get the right one. Sometimes I get these wrong. Yes. So I want to lock the point of interest. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock the Tello to look at me. I'll hit start. And now it's locked. So if I hit this button to move left or right, it should stay locked on me. There we go. So it's just going around in a circle as I move this to the left. I'm not telling it to go in a circle. I better raise it because that snowbank is getting up there. And there it goes. Now I'm going to see if I can do the panorama shot. I've got it here. Let's try a panorama shot. So it's got this really cool panorama mode on here. If I'm going to click this, panorama, go ahead. So it switches automatically to camera mode. I'll try not to move or else I'll be blurry. Now you see the drone turning in all different directions. It's going to do a panorama. And then we have to stitch it. It's windy out here, so the drone is actually moving a little bit in the wind. You can see it bouncing around there. It's looking around me. It's doing a 360. It's going around. I don't know how this is going to look. It's going to be interesting to see what the end result is because with the wind blowing, let's see how this drone works. Almost done. It's coming to the last shot. Should be facing me. And there we go. That should be it. One last shot? No, I think that's it. Yeah, we're done. If you download this program here, it's sideways. It's called BMO Stitch. So I'll click on that little tapping device. Now there's my panel. So here's the panel I took outside with a Tello. I have to click up here where it says 3D. And there it is. So there's my image. But you see if I move my phone, now I can look around the image and move your phone. But see if I move my phone, now I'm looking to one side of the image and I can go the other way. Come all this way, look all the way over where my house is, keep on going. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's what you get from the little Tello. Now my screen is flashing low battery. I should have charged it fully before I came out, but I'm in a hurry. So let's go bring it, return to home. I've been flying around here. Let's see if it knows home is back over by that cardboard box. Let's go home, see what happens. And there it goes over to the cardboard box and it's coming down and, well, it's almost at the cardboard box. That's pretty decent for a little Tello. Look at this thing. It says landing battery low. All right, so let's bring it all the way down. There we go. Actually, I didn't even have to do that. It did it itself. All right, so let's take this indoors and I'll show you some more features. All right, now we're indoors. Let me show you the app quickly. The app can be found on the Google Play Store, and here it is. It's called the Tello FPV app by Tello, and there's also a demo version. You pay for this one or you can use the demo version. I do not know if it's available for iOS for the iPhone, but it is definitely available for Android. All right, here we have a shot of my cell phone, and I have the actual Tello sitting beside the actual cell phone, and here's the camera. It's looking at my Captain Drone cup up there, so that's what you see, and all those little wiggly lines you see on the screen, that's because I'm in my house and there's tons of interference, Wi-Fi interference, while I'm working here. All right, so what I want to show you is the really cool interface on this here app. You've already seen it when I was flying outside, but check this out. It's the settings right up here. So I'm just going to click on this little thing up here and look at main settings. I just want to show you what you can do. So you can actually set your altitude limit, your low battery, all these other cool things. Let me just show you this. Return to home. I can set the height for return to home if I want to something else, and the speed. There's some miscellaneous settings here. Check that out. These are things you would not see on the normal app, but this is not everything. Watch this. Your video and photo settings. Look at that. Now this iframe thing, if you're like me, I have an Android phone. And my Android phone with the original Tello app has never worked well for capturing video. But here I can adjust the bit rate, which is normal. But this iframe rate, if I'm getting a lot of glitchiness, I can take that iframe rate and I can move it down to a lower, to 0 seconds. And well, it actually should improve the video quality. And you can actually skip crappy frames and all these other cool things. Look at this. You can even save your H.264 stream right down here. You can re-encode your JPEGs because the header on the JPEGs on the Tello, we all know, well, most of us know, it's been crapped out. It's got the wrong information and your pictures look stretched when you look at them on your phone. So this fixes them if you turn that on. You can actually add the altitude data, put them in the photo gallery, all these other cool things. You have your timer for 5 seconds, your pano shots, how many you want to take, you can increase that. One thing I'd really want to show you is the actual controller settings. So on here you can see I can map any of these functions to my controller. For example, let's find one here. I don't know. Let's say I'm going to turn on photo mode. So I'm going to click photo mode, and then I'll get this to zoom on my actual controller. I'll bring it in here. There we go. Photo mode, I want photo to meet. I've got this upside down. I'm going to make photo mode A. So if I press that, there we go. And then if I look back on the screen, look what happens. A, and help, because I held it in for a while, it's A long press. So whenever I fly now and press the letter A, it will go into photo mode. Isn't that the coolest thing? I couldn't do that with the original Tello software. I was stuck with whatever they provided. And you can also tune your controls, just like on a professional thing. You can have the actual axis and you can go the rates and the expo. I'm not into that. If you're flying FPV, you like to do that sort of thing, but not with the little Tello. I don't bother with that. But what else do we have on here? And it keeps a flight log of every time you've flown. So since I've installed the app, I've done 5 flights. And there's my short duration time because I was just learning how to use the app. And the really good thing about this software is the help button. This is really cool. So if you click on the help, you get an actual PDF file. It downloads it of this massive help, and it explains everything. It shows you all these screens and everything you need. So it's really well done. And some of the other features I didn't show, there's your little 360. That's your return to home. You saw it on the screen. That's your point of interest. That's your hand catch. That's your stop control, your panic button. Over here you can wear VR glasses and can change, see if I had VR glasses on, it would look like that. And then here, one thing I like is you have a camera settings, exposure control, so I can crank it up. And look at all the information on the bottom, something you don't normally see on the Tello software. And over here is your sport mode. You can change it in out. I don't know if I can do it now. Oh, I can. So what did you think of the Tello app? Well, for me, I think it puts new life back into the Tello, and it brings the Tello up to the level of, you know, a really entry-level DJI drone. So you have some of those cool features that we didn't have before in the Tello. And the great thing is that you can use the Tello app if you want, and then switch to the Tello app for other features. It doesn't really replace anything, so that's the cool thing about it. And this was just a quick overview of everything. I didn't go into anything in detail. Get the free version, check it out yourself, and if you like it, pay some bucks and get the full version. So anyways, with that said, hope you enjoyed this here overview of the Tello app. Thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next video.